it's like fate just really hates me doing taxes because now there's no internet connection. So we can't do taxes because I do them online. I mean, you can do them on paper, but I've just always done them online just because it can transfer over all my old data from previous years and everything like that. And now we have no internet. So I can't work on the vlog and I can't do taxes. So yeah, it's just no matter what, whenever I try to do taxes, it just, yeah, everything works against me. Or maybe it does because now we have internet again, but yeah, who knows. So the question is, did it save 0412? That's the day. I think that's every clip. 5750, 2750 is where the last one is. And it's some pretty high numbers, so it should all be here. I'm thinking, so yeah, then now I can just move all of this to the recycle bin, and then I should start putting all of the clips in order according to the list over here on the left. So I better get started then. Well, I've been trying to make the vlogs a little bit shorter lately, but I don't think I achieved that in this one. Just over an hour for this latest vlog. Wow. But yeah, then, so that is what I can start editing now. And it turns out that I was looking back at the thing on here, and then I remembered about it. I saw it the other day, and then I remembered, and then I got it up. But the countdown timer is actually for the synthwave radio, in addition to the lo-fi radio. So that's pretty cool. I have them both pinned at the top here. Not sure which one I like better. I think I might like the synthwave a little bit better almost. I'm not quite sure yet though. But that's nice to have them in the background while I work now. So yeah, then I can start editing the vlog now. Finally caught this pesky guy. It's a ladybug, and it's been just running right into the LED strip for the past, I don't know, I've heard it since sometime yesterday, and it has not stopped. And every time I've tried to find it, I've just gotten so close to getting it, and then it just flies somewhere I can't access it. And then I just saw it, I heard it, and then I looked and I saw it just chilling on the containers there. So then I just threw the containers into here, it fell off, then I took the containers back out and I put the lid on, and it's now being captured. And then I'll give this to my dad and let him deal with it. Not sure if he'll put it outside, might just not live too long outside, because actually no, it's 30 degrees outside now. Keep forgetting it's not winter anymore. So yeah, probably just put it outside then, but at least it will be a little bit more silent from now on for a little bit, and there won't be a ladybug running into a light every few seconds. The silence didn't last long. There's now another ladybug running into the lights. You can see it a little bit every now and then. And it's just running into the lights between the two. You can see it a few times, and then it just disappears now. I don't see it anywhere. But in a few seconds, it'll probably pop out again and just start running into the light. But this one here is still caught. So, yeah, who knows? At least it isn't spiders. I don't know how I caught it, but I just caught the second ladybug. This is starting to feel like Animal Crossing, where you just have massive containers with tiny bugs in them. But I just grabbed the container and I swung it around a little bit, and then I held it to the roof, and somehow it was caught. So I ain't gonna complain, but 2 ladybugs now caught. Yogurt time. The ladybugs have been removed, so that's all good there. So yeah, then now I am just going to finish the pile here. There isn't too much left, and then once this is done, excuse me, then it's gonna be tax time, I guess. And then I've got an idea for a new video format, so I may be using this later today, so I will leave that there so I do remember. But yeah, then I'm basically going to just finish with this pile here so I can have some space on this table. And then actually, this might be from TMNT, yeah, I think that is. But yeah, then that stuff is there. And then just confirming, okay, yeah, that is a different leg piece, because I was looking at the one I threw out and it was just a mismatch of parts. But yeah, then I'm going to finish with this stuff here, and then I should have some room on this table for taxes. Then I got to clear off this table as well and everything like that. And so yeah, then I have a possible thing in mind for this, so then when I have time, I'm going to see if I can record that. Then I'm going to, yeah, just try to finish this and see how much longer I can delay taxes. just finished sorting all of the stuff here. So this here is the non-Lego stuff or the badly damaged, and I'm just seeing that this one here fell into the wrong container. But this here is all non-Lego parts and stuff like that. Oh wait, no, I'm seeing one more. I somehow missed these two. But these ones are all non-Lego parts for the garbage. So that one is now done there. And then I have the mis-sorted, the accessories, the headgear, neckwear or visors and stuff like that, heads, torsos, and legs. And I've got this stuff here that is from the containers over here that isn't sorted yet. So this is the stuff I'll be listing eventually directly to Bricklink before it gets sorted or anything like that. But yeah, then all this stuff here can now be sub-sorted into all of the necessary drawers. But yeah, then sooner than later, I'm going to be starting on taxes. It's now tax time. It's always fun when you're doing the taxes and it asks you if you've taken a vow of poverty. Well, I mean, I have Lego, so maybe I qualify. Taxes. It's now 9:21 p.m. and just finished the first go over of the credit card bill. Finding the things compared to last year, it is significantly less that was used on the credit card than it was from PayPal and stuff like that. So that was a bit easier to go through. But we seem to have lost a few records from the beginning of the year, but we still have them to some extent. So we still got most of the stuff we need. But it's I can't sign into my bank to get any of the stuff. It just says, sorry, there's an error. Please contact customer service. And then I contact customer service, and then customer service says, sorry, it's not business hours. Please try again tomorrow. And so I can't do that. So yeah, who knows? But still haven't gotten the second box filled in yet. Oh, wait, where is the second box? Oh yeah, we did finish the second box. We did finish that page. Now we're on the page where can't really show much, but okay, let's get it from here. I don't want to show anything, but it's all of these things that you can claim. I surprisingly, I never bought any business cards last year. I had bought a whole bunch the year before, which held me over. I don't have any meals and entertainment this year. Last year I did, not this one. Salaries, I don't have any employees or insurance or premiums or anything like that. And it doesn't include salary paid to myself, which was very minimal. Bad debts, that's more so if I lent money out, which I didn't. Then there's commercial insurance premiums. Then there's business taxes, which doesn't apply to me either. Then there's office expenses, which does include stamps, which makes it all interesting because for those who sell stuff in Canada, you might know that stamps, you use them for a lot of stuff. So we did call the CRA the one time, I'm pretty sure, and they told us to do either put the stamps in here or put it down further in the cost of where was it? It was right here, delivery, freight, or expenses costs to earn your income. I can't remember which one they told us to do, but we got that somewhere, so we're gonna have to find that and reference that. So yeah, we just gotta figure out all of this stuff. This is the one box that is going to be one that's going to take quite a while to get a number for, or I'm not sure if this is the right box. It's a box somewhere on this page, but cost of goods you sold. So this here is all of the purchases, and I'm going to have to see how much I spent on Lego last year. I am not looking forward to seeing how much this number is, but the higher the number is, the less I pay in taxes. So there is that. So yeah, then yesterday I got rid of like half a dozen plus bugs that were just running into the light even after I got rid of the one. And so then my goal for today is to finish taxes, which all the stuff still is, so I can't really show anything over there. Then I also need to try and move the stuff from this drawer to the bottom drawer and try and make this my tax drawer, just so that I have every year sorted by category, because for some reason before we were sorting by month, but that doesn't really help because you don't file taxes by month, but rather by year, and then you need it all sorted by categories and stuff like that. So that is going to be something that I do. So I'm leaving the drawer open so I don't forget. I almost closed it there by accident. But since my dad's still resting for a bit, I think what I'm going to do first is try to, I might clean up the hallway here a bit, because we can probably put some of the stuff back into the furnace room now that everything's calmed down a little bit. And then I'm going to try and vacuum up the basement a whole bunch because it's not being vacuumed in a while. Let's get this to focus. Why isn't this focusing? Hello? It's not focusing. Okay, there we go. Yeah, as you can see, it's just a bit dirty on the floor and stuff like that. So we'll have to try and do that. So now I'm going to work on that and then hopefully be able to finish taxes. Just have that one box I was showing yesterday and everything. And also need to sort out my bank stuff because for some reason it says, sorry, there's an error while logging in. Please call us. Called them and then they said this is business hours. So I'll have to do that today first because then I have to connect my CRA account to it again, which I can't do until I can log into my bank account and stuff like that. So probably because I tried signing in through the my CRA thing and then there's like, this is super sketchy, and then it was just a whole bunch of issues. So I'm going to have to sort all that out, but I'm going to start by working over here. Just finished vacuuming in the basement, and I'd say it looks a little bit nicer now. The hallway's all cleared up and everything. So I'm going to bring the vacuum back up. Yoga time. So while waiting for my dad to finish some things upstairs before we get back to taxes, I already yesterday I had a few spare moments. Oh, one thing, I guess. Yep, another update, and then Acrobat gets moved over there. I guess it's really acrobatic. But then yesterday I created this brick store file for all of these parts here, so now I'm going to go ahead and add all the remarks and stuff like that. So it is $64 overall. There's a couple valuable ones like right here for $22. I think that's this one. I'll have to double check and stuff like that. So it's let's actually check if there's anything else super valuable. $6 for this one, $2. So yeah, nothing too valuable. I know I listed a whole bunch of them a while back, so there is that. But yeah, then gonna start on all these remarks and comments. I mean, well, the My US package has already arrived. That was fast. So I just got all of the Lego unboxed from the thing. And so then, yeah, over here is the one where it's got all of the really cool minifigures and stuff like that that I got for like only 80 bucks USD plus shipping and stuff like that. It's crazy cheap for that one. There's light up Star Wars figures in there, at least one of them and stuff like that. Then just some miscellaneous ones that I won. I have no idea what I paid for most of these guys here, but must have been a decent price. Then here is, I believe, 120 Ninjago minifigures that I got for only like $1 something per minifigure, which is not bad. Then here's just a small little lot. Here's just some more minifigures. This one here was two separate lots from the same seller. There's like $4 per minifigure, but since they're all somewhat decent minifigures, it was just worth it. Then this one here, I think I got a pretty decent price on. And stuff like that. So there's all of these mini doll and these minifigures, and then this one here was like $13, and it's a brand new set. And I noticed on Bricklink that it has an undetermined variant in it, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it because why not? This one here I'd open up more, but it's all in paper, all the minifigures. I have no idea what that one was, but it's got a Yoda in it. That's the one that's falling out. Then there's this one here, which is 7.75 pound of a pound of Lego. And then here is just another lot. So yeah, lots of stuff. I'll probably just leave it on the freezer for a little while. Might end up putting it in the back of the box for now, not sure. Just because the other table's filled with tax stuff still. This is too funny. I was just looking at some purchase histories, and currently on Amazon, the what was it called? The armored assault tank is still at MSRP. It's on sale on business accounts at least, but yeah, that's and you can buy over 10 of them, and it's $49.99, which is its Canadian MSRP. And so like that, all because people are trying to get rid of it because he's being re-released, so they're selling it at its original MSRP, 26% off. Although I'm not sure how this all works. It says it's a business price, so in theory, if I was on a different account, it would be a different price. But for all I know, they'd be saying there's a different reason for it to be on sale and stuff like that. But yeah, so if you want it and you have a business account on Amazon in Canada, you can still buy it at MSRP. So it's now the next day, and I still wasn't able to get taxes done today, unfortunately. So they're going to be finished tomorrow, hopefully. I was able to get a lot of progress done today, but somehow we had some inconsistent numbers. We had to go back for a whole bunch of stuff, and it was just a huge headache all around. But then I'm going to now process one of the purchases real quick and try to make a cool video out of it to see what I can do with that. So I'm going to work on this video now and then call it a day. Well, there's a mop sitting in the hallway, so I took it, but I don't think I actually have any need for it in my room. Well, I was in such a habit of filling up the hot water bottle at night that yesterday I filled up my hot water bottle, but it was 30 degrees outside. I know I dropped a bit at night, but it was really warm, so I don't think I'm going to fill it up tonight. Just getting to work today, and it is got 12 orders on Bricklink to pull, 3 orders on Brickowl, and like 7 or so on eBay. It was 30 degrees yesterday, and my mom said we can't turn the air conditioning on because it's only April, so we don't need it on when it's 30 degrees. But then today it was 32 degrees, and so she turned the air conditioning on, saying it was way too warm, and we needed the AC on. So I'm not going to complain. But when you're in the basement where it's already nice and cold, and then you put the AC on to combat 32-degree weather, it's a little bit chilly down here, which I'm not going to complain about when it's 30 degrees outside or anything like that. But I do have to start pulling orders now. We are hoping to finish taxes today. We did finally set up a little bit of a thing over here for taxes. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally show anything. But yeah, it's, excuse me, it's basically just a whole bunch of different things in folders and stuff like that. Excuse me. To basically just have categories for all the stuff. And so it's like advertising, business cards, delivery costs, office expenses, accounting, MISC, and all that type of stuff. So now we do have somewhere that we can hopefully have that all sorted out properly so that next year, since I am trying to print out everything this year, just so that next year, when it is tax time, it's just a lot easier because this is day 3 of taxes and we still haven't finished yet. So yeah, there's still lots of stuff, but I am going to start pulling orders now. I think I might just quickly first try and edit the video from this thing here because I just quickly added this up. I paid about $40 Canadian for it, and these parts at 6-month sales average are worth about $79. Some of that stuff's going to go to eBay and stuff like that, so it'll be worth a bit more than that. But yeah, I'm going to probably just quickly edit that one first, and then I have to start pulling orders. I've now pulled the eBay orders, so yeah, there's a lot of them thanks to, the username escapes me, it's like SK8 something or something like that. Ordered most of this. There was this one, 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 these, this one, I believe, this one, and this one, and this one. And I believe he is a fan of the channel, so thank you for placing that order. And then I also sold another of the dark pink spacemen, and then someone bought 2 Mars missions and 2 super battle droids things, so that's good. Oh wait, no, this here's Life on Mars. This is Mars mission, and this there's a set of 3 or 4, yeah, 4 of them. So they got that, and then these as well. So there's 3 orders on eBay. I don't know why I said 7, but yeah, so the eBay orders are now pulled, and so now I'm going to start pulling the Bricklink and Brickowl orders. That is going quite fast. So I didn't remember until after I had pulled the eBay orders to quickly edit the video. So this time it is a YouTube Shorts. The previous one I accidentally made too long and there wasn't really anything I could trim out of it. But this one I might have gotten too short on because now it's only 30 seconds. But I think it was still overall decent. And it's now still processing in HD. Let's see if I can just refresh by going to the thing here and content. Okay, it's still processing in HD. For a 30-second video, it's taking a while, as opposed to the other one, it was done almost instantly, even in HD. So maybe that was something to do with it now being a short, so I have to go to a different server, which needs more time or something like that. So yeah, then I'm going to work on letting that go, and then I was just trying to figure out what this temp file is, and I'm just not going to mess with it. Well, actually, you know what? I will. I'll throw it out into the trash can right now then. If it will let me, it's not letting me. It's not letting me. Oh well. Maybe it'll work after this is done, and maybe that file technically doesn't exist because it does say it's just a temp file. So I can get rid of that one, and this one just doesn't really exist. So if I click delete, Yeah, it seems like that file's already gone. So in theory, if I refresh this, yeah, it's gone already. Okay, so there's probably just some technical thing. But yeah, then I'll let this process while I start pulling orders. The video is now processed in HD, so let's see if we can change the thumbnail. It says, for now, you can't change thumbnail on your short. Okay, so that's good to know. That's fine with me. There wasn't any necessary need to change it, so I'll just set that to public and save that. And then I'll go back to studio and let's see here, content. I just like to refresh it like that. Yep, it is now public and it's all processed in HD. And then I just noticed we have now passed 400 subscribers. That's pretty cool. I know we're getting close to it, but yeah, that's pretty cool. So now I'm going to download this video from YouTube on my phone because that's the best way I found to list it directly to Instagram, because unless it's changed, I can't figure out for the life of me how to put a reel on Instagram on the computer. So yeah, well, actually that might have changed with the update. I haven't done it in a long time. So then I'm going to now download it on my phone and then upload it on my phone to Instagram and then get that sorted out. Looks like the short is doing decently well. It's already at 374 views in the first hour. Yogurt time. The short is now past 500 views. Can't complain. It seems to be doing pretty well. So I shipped everything out, then I was able to resolve the chit chats thing because there's just a confusing mess of shipping label swap. I had an issue on my end and all that stuff, but it's all sorted out now. Everyone's got their stuff, and then I reached out to Coinbase again with all the staking stuff, and then they basically this time, instead of just trying to update the one thing on my thing, now they're telling me to completely resubmit all the documents on my account. So I'm gonna have to find time to do all that in the future and then all that stuff. So I think I'm done for now, though. I might start working on that stuff sooner than later then, but now I should probably get back to taxes. So it looks like it's finally back to working again. I left the screen on Coinbase up and then it said driver's license verified. Then I clicked continue. Then it said driver's license failed, reason unspecified. So I was like, oh, I guess nothing's gonna work. Then I reloaded the page, went back, and now it seems to be working again. So continue, stake all. I don't have that much. Stake now. Stake confirmation. All right. And then I can go back to this. Excuse me. Then I can go back to here just because it's the easiest place to see it. Yep, and now I've got Cosmos staking again. I just had a little bit of stuff in there. I didn't have that much, but hey, might as well. $50 in staking money. Most of this stuff was bought when it was rather cheap, so can't complain. All right, so now that that's done, I am going to start probably just with the one here for now. I'm not sure if I'll do more. But this here is the container that was filled with headgear. So then I'm going to now just sort it between all the different containers. Take off visors and stuff like that because those go in different ones. These ones here, they are technically Castle, but I just will put them in here because they are used for a lot of different things. So basically for these, I have hair, which is just any piece that has hair on it. So these and stuff like that. Then there are caps, which is for all of the different types of caps. You've got these ones here. You've got your more traditional ones and the different variants of them. Then I put the firefighter helmets. I know I've got some in the container. Oh yeah, here's one right here though. So your traditional firefighter helmets along with crook knit caps, which are these ones. So these guys I put into there. Then I have these standard helmets, which I put into here, and it's just all these standard ones and stuff like that. Any of the older variants I put into my classic, let's get that to focus, into the classic space drawer. Excuse me. Then I put all of the aviator ones, which are these guys here. If it will focus, let's get it to focus. There we go. So all of these ones into the aviator. There's two different types of these. It's these and then the older one or something like that. You can see they are slightly different. I don't think the one is even called an aviator, but I just put it in there. And then everything else just kind of goes into this one here. And then whenever one of these containers gets full, then I go ahead and list everything in there. And it looks like this one here is starting to get a bit full, so I might end up having to list this container. Just finished processing the parts from the container from the small Star Wars haul. These 3 here are going to eBay. The rest were either damaged or I already have for eBay, like this one I have for eBay. This one's already listed, this one's already listed, and a couple were damaged, so they didn't go to eBay. So now I have this here, which is going to Bricklink. It's these 3 minifigures plus these parts. So now I am going to it was file, export, and then this one. Okay, then I can go here, paste, verify, and then that looks all good there. So that's $52. Upload. So then those parts there are worth the $52. I paid just like $40.06 or something like that. So it's $52 plus these. This one on the right is like a $20+ minifigure on eBay, probably closer to the $30 mark. The one in the middle is probably at least 10 or so on eBay, and then the one on the left is easily 20+ on eBay as well. So that stuff's going to eBay. So yeah, the next I think I'm going to work on the hair drawer. I didn't really see anything about it, but then all of a sudden I was on Instagram and I saw the story from LifeBricks, and it said the armor, and it said $100, which is just normal for titles and stuff like that. So then out of curiosity, I was like, well, you know what, I'm just going to check what it's at right now. And it's completely shot up in value. There are none for sale in Canada on Bricklink or anything like that. So I have a couple, so I'm gonna dig a couple of them out of storage. And yeah, this here's my cool little storage thing. Let's open it again. Yeah, because I've got some of the armors. Has Vizsla, which is this one right here. These guys here have been shot up in value. Then a couple Cara Dunes, I think that's the name, and Moff Gideons, Ahsoka and Kashyyyk, then Mandalorians, but mostly this here was for Gar Saxon, which I may have a few copies of or so. And so those ones are there, and then the 2 Blue Milk Luke before the Mexico factory hit those. So then I am thinking that I am going to take one of these down and might as well list it since he's been going up in value quite a bit. So see if I can get a premium for him. So yeah, I just brought one down and I'll get them listed. So yeah, the 332nd didn't work out. I was able to get a premium for one of them and stuff like that, but I watched the video from LifeBricks. I skimmed through it a little bit. But yeah, he's definitely gone up a fair amount. So, and it doesn't sound like it, that he is going to be coming back anytime soon. I don't really watch Star Wars or anything like that, so I completely missed this. I didn't even see a single thing online about it. And I was just holding them for about a year or so. And yeah, he went up. And I thought he was going to do really good. I didn't really think that he was getting re-released, so I made sure to try and get that as the set. Although in Canada, it's a Toys R Us exclusive, but Toys R Us is like the only retail store that actually has limits for what you can buy. So that was just a little bit difficult to get, but yeah, I was able to get 9 sets, not too many or anything, but actually, wait 1 second. Let's take a look here real quick. See what the market is like. Although I'm not expecting anything too good on the market for these. Let's see. Legs, $4. Torso. Okay, yeah, the torso is... You can't sell them without the torso. There's a couple available for sale, and the armor is practically gone, and his helmet is available in quantity, but yeah, for the most part, all of the unique parts, other than for what was that, his legs, have now basically sold out and aren't really there anymore. But then, as you can see, the market in Canada, none available for sale. The cheapest ones currently are, there's a couple cheaper ones. This one from Russia, almost guaranteed it's from Russia. South Africa. Oh, South Africa, and let me guess, they only ship to South Africa. Yeah, so that one's not got the largest market out there, so that one might sit for a little while. But yeah, then if this one's currently going 40 to 50 bucks, I'm gonna price this one at $59.99 Canadian. I'm going to quickly go to my templates, and then right over here, new unassembled, grab this one, copy that, paste it, and then exit that, put that over there, and then scan that in. Quantity of 1 for $59.99. condition new, review items. So $60 new, unassembled, add to inventory. And now the Canadian market finally has one for sale again. So there is that. Although, wait, what did I see there? Okay, it wasn't on this screen. Okay, if I go back and back, okay, automatically changes back. I was gonna be like, that would be a really weird glitch if you could somehow change the color of a minifigure for sale. So now there's one available in Canada. So yeah, then we'll have to see if that one sells. I'll make sure to keep you guys updated on whether or not that one sells or not. $43.72. Because yeah, one of the things that it helps to some extent, like with Gar Saxon, because I was doing research and stuff like that. I could learn that there was a decent chance he was going to be doing well, but then for this one here, because I don't really watch any new shows or anything like that, I like to wait till the show's completely finished, and if it's not in English, I like to wait till it's fully dubbed and stuff like that, so I don't really keep up with any of this stuff, so I just be like, oh, that's a cool minifigure, and then I'm like, okay, that's one I want to hold, and if it's not a cool minifigure, then I probably don't, so that's the advantage I had with this one. I was like, oh, that's a cool minifigure. Never watched the show, so I was like, I don't know if he's ever going to be released again. I was able to get a couple of them, so that's all good there. So now I guess I can start listing the next one. But yeah, that was a nice one for sure. Maybe if I can sell a couple of those, maybe I can start paying my tax. And he already sold. I was able to knock down the taxes owed from a lot to significantly less. So there is that. So I should be able to sleep a lot better tonight knowing that I don't accidentally have to owe the CRA $10,000 like I thought I would yesterday. Although I didn't think I actually would because I hadn't actually added any of the deductions yet or anything like that. So, well, at least not many of them. So yeah, then I finally got a little bit of that done. Still have more stuff to go. Cross this one off. I need to still add capital cost allowances for things like the laptop, shelving units, a couple monitors, the expensive scale, and some lighting. So I need to work on that stuff tomorrow still. I just can't show anything on the camera because it's just all that stuff over there. But I did calculate the total spent on inventory and stuff like that. And all that basic stuff there, including salary and everything like that, has all been sorted out now. So yeah, then now we have to just finish with that stuff. Then we have to calculate one total for a different thing, and then that should be done. And then I'll have to pay the normal GST salary. No, not what am I saying? The GST HST remittance thing. And get that sorted out. And then looking at this here is not Lego. That is definitely not Lego. So yeah, then I'm going to get back to work on these hair pieces then. This is the end of the vlog. So my goal for today is to finish up taxes, and that's pretty much it. That's my main goal for the day. I'll see if I can also finish listing the hair piece container. So I'll work on that stuff today, but yeah, my main goal is to just finish with taxes. There isn't too much left, just a little bit. We were able to finish calculating a whole bunch of the stuff yesterday. Can't really show anything, so I still have to keep the camera down over here. And so yeah, then hopefully I should be able to finish that stuff tomorrow. I mean today. And then after that, it should all be done. And then I can hopefully just get back to listing and everything like that. I do have, I can't show to the left much, so I'll go here. I do have all of these hair pieces left. I've already listed a couple of them through Brickstore listed into a few containers here. I've emptied a few more of them and stuff. But now I have to edit the vlog and stuff like that. So this is the end of the vlog. Thank you for watching. If you got this far, today is a Saturday, so the next vlog should be out on a Wednesday.